but these meetings should be conducted while all the activities that were in place in La Puya de Burgos, including the rooms that we've been using, until a final decision is made. It should not have been closed suddenly like a chop with an axe and everybody is gone. We have so many activities. One, which in January will be 4 years old, which is Salsa Wednesday. Salsa Wednesday was not sold in place for dancing. It was a sanctuary for people who came for so many different reasons. So these, I have to finish, these people who participated on this particular day were people of diverse backgrounds, and when we came together because we were family and because it was a safe haven. That's why it was a sanctuary. In this day where we have the economy that is so bad, and so many people who have illnesses, whether it's depression, whether it's arthritis, whether there's a number of things which we do have disparities in this society, this place has served for everyone to take one day out of the week to feel better and then to go out into the world and then make sure that they can handle all those stresses they have to do and take. So in the meantime, I feel that those doors should be open again until the end of this year, and all these meetings to be held simultaneously with those people who are part of it. That means Fernando Salifu and anybody else city, you, Melissa, come to the table and have a discussion. But do not attack or take away from the people who have been actually hit by this, and I was hit with a bullet. And now that everyone here is out. She'll come back. Okay? And as citizen of this community, of New York City and El Barrio, taxes, whether it's sales, commercial, real estate, and so on, are paid from our hard-earned money and give it to the officials who are public servants to serve us. We are their bosses. The bosses say, open it up, have the meeting, talk about this issue, open up those doors so we can continue doing what we've been doing, which is a lot of activities, and then whatever is decided among you, we'll take it from there. Open the doors.
And that is, I don't know why the Salsa Wednesday was canceled, because the lease is still ongoing. The lease is going to continue until the new organizations are identified. So that was a decision that was made by Taller Boricua or whoever organized that was not, the city did not. So just to be clear, I think there's a lot of misinformation that is being given, and it needs to be clarified. The other thing to be clear is that Taller Boricua is still going to be in the space. Okay, the gallery spaces and the 2 classrooms on the 2nd floor that they currently, actually the 3 spaces on the 2nd floor that they currently lease will be continued to be leased to them. The one lease that is not going to continue is the multicultural space, which is going to be coupled with the theater space, and it will go to a nonprofit, cultural, community-based organization that will ensure that there is active, consistent, comprehensive cultural programming that is happening. And the reason that this all came about is exactly for the reason that was laid out earlier. This is to ensure that we as a community preserve and safeguard and maintain this community center. Because the way it was heading was not the most positive direction for our community. So we needed to ensure that the space is active, is engaged, that the community has complete and full availability to it. So there were concerns that were expressed about the condition of the rooms or like the theater space, upgrading it. Those are conversations that I've also had. And in the ability to allocate your taxpayer dollars through my office, we have allocated capital funds to upgrade that facility. So we're looking at a larger vision for this community.
Until then, let's keep going, open the doors.
Exactly, you can do that. You can do that.
The councilwoman answer my question.
The lady has to work. She has the floor.
All these women.
He's getting in your way. You know what? Tonight, I came for some clarity, and I think we should have clarity on this before we go any more forward with who's going to be in this building. Because when I was listening to the radio this week, I heard two conversations. I heard Melissa Mark-Viverito and Fernando Salacru, and I didn't hear a debate. I just heard two entirely different stories. I do want to say this. I know Fernando for many years. I've lived here for 27 years. I ran for city council twice. And I am very, very concerned about what's happening, because to me, if you all don't get it, this is about gentrification. At the end of the day, this is about gentrification. I feel we have a city council person who holds her hand out to the mayor all the time and gets that dirty work done for him. And I guarantee you, at the end of all this, it will not look like this community. It will not. And I also think there's a lot of mean-spiritedness here, because for any groups to be kicked out or just have their lease ended and not even be part of the conversation, that is not community. And I do want to say this. I live there. It is community. Go down Wednesday night. It's a fabulous thing that happens every Wednesday night. And guess what? People like me who are not worth $179 million like our city council person can go. I can go because it's $5 a night. And Fernando has put this out. And when I had come to him in the past to save PS 109, he was everything and helpful. Taina is down there every weekend working her butt off. These are really pillars of the community, and they need to be kept in place, not just part of the conversation, but they need to lead the conversation, because truly they've been here for a long time.
Okay, Jen, can I talk? I want to talk. I got a question.
Yeah, my name is Juan Gutierrez. Yo de todos los pleneros de la 21. And in order, this discussion, I think is going, it's healthy. As us, nosotros tenemos mucho vigor cultural y eso lo refleja todo lo que hacemos. I think that we should start by, how many of you know the 4 tenants of Julia Burgos Center right now? The 4 tenants. Can you name them, please? Taller Boricua, Julia